Alright, here we are. We're back in the zone. I am Durin the Hermit, and we're playing Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, with the Starter Pack 2017 mod. I'm here in the garbage. Pull up my map here. Here in the garbage, I just finished off defending the duty checkpoint from an attack of boars, and there were a few bandits that got involved, and I killed them too. And during the action, I had gotten a message. Someone said, "Help, I'm dying." See if it's still in my message history here. Yeah, there it is down here. "Help, I'm dying." And that's not in the vanilla game. That's a it's actually a trap that some bandits have set. Let's see. I've got some junk here. And so I'm going to go over and check it out. Now in the vanilla game there are bandits over here, and it's part of my usual pattern to go after them because, well, I like killing bandits. I like killing bandits and getting their loot. So let's come on over here. See, look at that. A couple guys over there. There's a guy over here. Let's see if I can get him. Got him. There's still one more guy right around the corner here. Where did he go? Now that was the guy who was red before, wasn't it? I believe it was. I don't see any other contacts on my map there. Alright, see what this is? Nothing. Let's drop on down here and see what the body is going to give us. Alright. What do you have, Mr. Bandit? You got an MP5 and some ammo for it. Nothing else. Waste. Let's come around over here. There we go. He was also a bandit, even though he's wearing, it looks like he's wearing a stalker suit. That's alright. And looking at my map, I see that there is a stash up there, a couple stashes down here. Ooh, I kind of want to go loot them right now before moving on, but no, you know what? I'm just going to go north here and get this one stash, and then we'll head on back. We'll head north to the bar. It's about time to get to the bar. Now, there's often fleshes around here, so I'll keep an eye open. But here's a little backpack out here. Artifacts, some slugs, and some vodka. Why not? There we go. Make sure all my artifact slots are filled up. Alright. So I have almost full inventory. If you look in the lower left, you see that my endurance drops down pretty quick, even with the endurance artifacts I have powering me. Let's talk to these guys and sell off some of my stuff. Hello, Mr. Dutyman. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. And buy that. And why not buy that? And you can also see I have not yet gotten the item patch. This SIG P220 still has the completely wrong item icon in my inventory. I gotta remember to get that patch off of my database. I don't know if it will fix it.
We don't let every loser go through.
But I do know that the patch is there. Can't go further. Why? I need to pass. I have some business with Barkeep. Oh, you're the marked one. Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. You're so nice. Alright, finally moving on to the bar. You come through here, you want to be careful because it is populated with anomalies. My typical trail is to follow along in these bushes here along the road. So you can get one right here in the center of the road there. So I just follow along these bushes alongside the road, and it's almost always safe. Unless, of course, you're playing a mod that randomizes anomaly placement. In which case, all bets are off and you're on your own. Trust your own senses, Stalker. Okay. Here we are at the bar. This is basically the main hub. And there's a bunch of wild dogs, it sounds like. Who is shooting them? The body here. Well, gave me a stash location. This is dangerous. I am over encumbered. So the shotgun shuffle is not the best tactic right now. In fact, I think I might drop this stuff off back in there. There. Below the 50 kilogram limit. Alright, doggies, where'd you go? No tail off that pseudo dog. And I was not quick enough to save this guy. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it, doggies. I can do this all day. Oop. Should have aimed on that guy. Remember, your accuracy is not the best. Oh, go. Run, run, run. Sprint, sprint. You can do it, buddy. There, you got out of there. So you don't want a pack of dogs to get you stun locked like that. That's why they're just dangerous in packs. But you also don't want them to break off the attack. There goes one down. Luckily, shotgun shells are cheap. No tail off of that blind dog. Oh, I did kill the other pseudo dog. Good. Come on, you little bastards. Good. You get me a tail. Come on, puppies. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward, because this guy over here at the duty checkpoint gives you a quest to take out the dog lair. So I'm going to get the quest from him, then finish killing off the dogs. Oh, didn't like me talking because my gun's up. Need a job. Purge the dog lair. I'm up for it. I was doing it anyway. So now I'm going to do it for a reward. Smart stalker. Uno. You. Come here, puppy. Is that all of them? I could have sworn there's at least 3 left. But, oh well. Got a tail. Completed a quest. There's a bunch of bodies that are already pre-placed here. Any other bodies further over here? Again, they're just dog parts, but if it's loot, it's loot. Over here is another stash you can get eventually, if I get the coordinates for it, from a properly killed stalker. Alright. I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. And then there's this poor bastard over here that got killed. I was not quick enough to come up and save him. And he just had a PM. Oh, whatever. Worthless. Oh, there's something in this truck as well. So yes, since the AI will randomly move around, it's never quite exactly the same when you enter a new location. There might be a group of stalkers passing through. There may not be. No. And when the A-life system is what they call it. When the AI is far away from your character, it's what's called offline. It's not being rendered. It's not really running any scripts. The game's just kind of keeping track of its location in the zone. Like, even though I'm not on the garbage map, I'm up here at the bar map. On the garbage map, it's still directing the AI to move around. Just when the AI, when it's offline and it intersects with another AI group, they don't interact. They don't have a conflict. There are some mods that do activate that, and of course they're pretty resource heavy. But in vanilla game, and I'm pretty sure here in Zone Reclamation Project in a starter pack, you always get these starters coming into the bar just because it's loading all the characters. In fact, that actually is a good segue into from what I was talking about. You get that stutter when I'm getting close to the bar because it's a big population of NPCs. And so as they're coming online, normally if it's just a few NPCs coming online at once, it's not a big deal on the engine. But when you have 10, 20, 30 NPCs all loading into memory at once, that's when you get that stutter and that slowdown. It was sort of a downside of the X-ray engine here in Stalker. But that's the explanation for at least some of those occasional stutters. I don't see right there, perfect example. Hello, I'm here for the job. Thanks. And he gave me a meat chunk. Massacre by the outpost. Wave of mutants. Yes, yes, yes. Like to know some things the first time here. Tell me about it. History back in the 80s, real world. Basically, there's a bar here. There's Barman. He's one of the other traders in the game. And he and Sidorovich are working together. I'm bringing the bundle of military documents from Agroprom Research Institute to Barman. There's also a duty base here. I can't go in there yet. There's one more mission for me to do. A couple more missions, actually. I have to work my way up the ladder. And there's an arena. I'm not going to do the arena. It's a good way to make money. But I don't need it. I have my own way of making money, and that basically involves a bottle of vodka in that stash. Basically involves just mass murder and just the tedium of collecting every little thing, throwing it in a box, and slowly shipping it back to base. Are you gonna say it?
Get out of here, Stalker.
It's not a Stalker playthrough until that guy tells me to get out of here. Boxes around the corner here. I'm getting close to the bar. But there's in every new location, there's always stuff to look for and try to loot. For example, usually I get a grenade, an F1 grenade on one of those boxes. But not this time, which is fine. Alright. And then you got the music playing in the background. I'm kind of concerned about that. I may actually... Here we go, here you go, the documents from the Institute. Here we go. Thank you. And, okay. Acquire the key to Lab X18. Okay, I'm skipping over it because I don't like the fact that the music's playing in the background, and, but there's not much I can do about it. There's always a concern about, a copyright takedown or whatever it is. I have a meat chunk, so I'll give it to him. I'm here for the job. And I have a night... do I have a night star? Let me check if I have a night star. No, it's a stone flower. I'm incorrect. Night stars are a level up from that. But if it sounds like I'm just kind of rambling over this, it's I'm just concerned about the music playing in the background. I think there's a setting for me to turn off the radio music, but I don't know exactly what that is. Oh, look, I'd gotten a fresh Stalker suit, so I can sell the old one. And I got a soul artifact, which is really impressive. But let's sell a couple of these things here. I don't need that ammunition. I don't need the 45 rounds either. And he has some more rifle rounds for me, so I'll buy up a bunch of those. And he doesn't have any armor-piercing rounds, so I'm going to have to hold off on that. And let's see. But otherwise, it looks like I'm doing good here. I may want to buy a new... yeah, this one's beat the crap up. Yeah, okay, I'll sell you that and buy that. Why not? Even though I'm almost certainly going to get a better one eventually. Oh yeah, I can't load up my gun here in the bar. Okay, let's drop off all the artifacts that I'm not going to use yet. Eventually these will be schlepped over to Yantar to be sold to the scientists or used for quests. Same with the mutant parts there. I have so much food and bread. I don't need any of it. I don't need nearly this much anti-rad. I don't need this many medkits. I do need more bandages though. I've been going through bandages pretty hardcore in this playthrough. So let's buy up a few bandages from Barkeep and a few more shotgun shells. And alright. And my inventory looks good, my artifacts look good. Alright, let's get out of here.
Stop, you can't go there now.
Yes, you can't go there now. Let's see if I can repair. No, wait, the repairer is over at duty. Alright, I'll sell off my old Stalker suit then. That pays for most of the new Avacan that I bought. And I'll drop off my glitched out gun there. It's a lot of grenades too. I don't really use as many grenades as I should be. I'm sorry for the back and forth. I just realized I also want to buy a few more energy drinks as well. For the times when I'm... for the times I'm running around with a heavy load and my stamina is going down quickly. It's nice to have a few energy drinks to toss back. Alright, I'm going to explore a little around the bar here. Over on it's kind of a weird mix of loners as well as duty. So, like for example, over here at the checkpoints, you basically have a bunch of duty guys watching the thing. And over around here, you often get the various groups or mutants that can come around and really ruin everyone's day. But it's also nice if there's an attack and they take out a few of those guys, because hey, that's more loot for you. It's triumphant march towards saving the planet. Indeed. Big anomaly field in here. Sometimes you get artifacts that might spawn, sometimes not. I mean, it all depends exactly what mod settings you have. And it's been so long since I've played vanilla, I don't remember if I ever found any actual artifacts back here in the vanilla game. Looks like I can squeeze around here. I do know there's a stash location behind here. It's not marked on my map. I haven't found anything that would tell me that it's actually populated. But I'm doing a quick check around here to see if there's any artifacts that spawn. Because it's ostensibly that's the reason all stalkers are in the zone, for the value of artifacts. I mean, look how close I am to these things. Is this letting me through? It's hard to tell if the animation is from the anomaly or just from the bushes. Anything? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Can I get through here? That's a negative. There's another gap there. Alright. It was a nice little excursion. And over on this side is the actual duty base.
Stop. Outsiders may not enter.
Why don't you let outsiders in? Alright. You have a war going on. War with freedom? Why? And so duty and freedom hate each other. Duty thinks Duty thinks the zone is an abomination, must be contained. Freedom believes that the zone is a treat for humanity, and we should all let everyone have access to it. But, so that's all I needed to do up here in the bar. You come up here, you turn in the documents, and then I was kind of talking over everything because I was concerned about the music playing. So basically up here in the bar, the central hub, he asks you to come back down south to the Dark Valley area. And there is a secret lab hidden in the Dark Valley. But to get there, I need 2 keys. He's already given me one of the keys. The second key is with Borov, the leader of a bandit base over here. Now this bandit base is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. It's also one of the longest. It's just a long hunting down of various big group of bandits spread out through this pretty large complex. And it's the closest you get to like a linear first-person shooter level, I suppose. Although, no, that's not true. It's not entirely linear. There's like 10 different paths to take. But then you take the key, go into the underground laboratory, and find some more documents. It's all about finding those documents in this game. Let's see. Eliminate bandit cab of the garbage. I got a quest to turn in there. Who do I... Okay, I have a couple quests to turn in down south. So before I actually do anything else, I'm going to cut the video. I've talked a lot about going back and forth and doing a lot of inventory management. So I think I'm probably going to do that offline. I've shown a lot of the back and forth already. So I'm going to cut the video here, and when I come back, I'll have done a whole lot of inventory management at the various stashes I have in the various maps. So I'll be back in a bit. Here we are. We're back. I finished a bunch of my looting. Went all the way back. Let me zoom out here, show you what I've been doing. Went all the way back down to Corden. Got all the stuff I had down at Sid's. Picked up all these stashes while I was down there. Same with the garbage, bunch of stuff. And most of the stuff over at Agroprom. Now I didn't get any of the stuff I'd looted over at the military base. I did get most of the stuff I'd looted in the central complex. There's still a few things there, but most of the artifacts, the good guns, a lot of stuff that's left is like Makarovs and all that. And while I was out, I got the patch that I've been talking about for the inventory icons, and you can see it changed both the gun icons as well as now the pistol icons work. It's no longer glitched icons there. So all the different gun icons are different and facing the opposite direction, I've noticed. But yeah, there you go. So I got that fix in as well. And so now I am going. It's about 3:47 in-game time. That looting took a few hours longer than I thought. Well, a couple hours. I also took a break to have lunch in the middle. But I'm going to head back down south into the garbage. And do you have another job for me? He does not yet. There are dogs back here, but there's no job to kill them, so I'm going to leave them be. But I'm going to head back down south to the garbage. And I'm going to head over to the transition to the Dark Valley, and I think that's where I'm going to end the episode. And the next episode will be, well, it'll be a big assault on the bandit base. That's going to be a lot of fun. As I said earlier, it's one of my favorite parts of the game. It's just a huge base, really complex. It's you kind of have to weave your way around through all the corridors to get where you need to go, and the bandits are just scattered everywhere. It's wonderful. You get so much loot. I'm bringing lots of extra ammo because there's lots of extra loot. And after I do the bandit base, I'll be going into the lab, but that'll probably be yet another episode. Alright. Make a quick save here at the duty base. I don't know if there's any, no, not my bolts. Bring up my binoculars. I don't know if there's any bandits or anything down here. Check my surroundings, make sure I'm safe. Looks good to me. Sounds like there's some fleshes over there to the side. During all my looting, I did kill a few fleshes, and I did finally get a flesh eye, so I can do that side quest for barkeep. But and there's a few other bits of combat going on. Oh, artifacts over here. Should have looted these while I was doing my big off-screen looting. Oh, is that too close? It looks like it might be too close. Let's do a quick save first. Got it. Got it. Another battery. That one, yep. 30% electric shock. And I saw another one over here, so I'll go grab that while I'm out. Did I see one over here, or did I just see... Oh, there it is. A meat chunk. You know what? Since I'm still back here in garbage, I'm just going to backtrack to the duty checkpoint. I have my endurance artifact, so sprinting doesn't take a whole lot of time. And I'll just leave these 2 artifacts there, because that's a kilogram of weight that I'm not going to be using. And I am keeping a stone flower on for the bulletproofing, but I think I might leave that behind as well. I mean, even with a little bit of bulletproof from the artifacts, you still want to maintain... you still want to avoid taking fire as much as possible, and that's always going to be the best bet. But I'm going to head back here. We're going to do the transition into the Dark Valley. And there'll be a brief cutscene as soon as I load into the map. But we'll tackle that as it goes. Sprint through the massive field of radiation here. All that really serves to do is to discourage new players from coming over here before they finish the agroprom operation. A lot of other out-of-bounds areas in the game give you a very specific, huge level of radiation. It's kind of a sign saying you're going the wrong way, rather than simply having invisible walls. Okay.
Son of a bitch, or watch my bullet blow your brains out.
Please, don't kill me. Your partner is being taken to the abandoned factory. That's all I know, I swear.
Okay, scum. You can live. Just don't let me see you ever again. Hey man, come up here. Help us grab our friend from these bastards. Follow me. I know a good place for an ambush. I'll thank you for your help. At duty, we always pay our debts.
Oh, like a Lannister. Thanks, Bullet. You? Hey, Bandit. Well, I can't really save him. There's 3 other bandit bodies here. And I notice an artifact over here. Stone blood. There could also be a another bandit body here. I don't know why I'm taking these guns. They're not worth anything, and I just did a ton of looting, and I have a ton of money left. So I'm going to sprint after here after Bullet to go give him a hand. He's still going. Looks like another artifact over here. A couple more endurance artifacts by the electro anomaly. Any other ones? No moonlights. Those are really the only ones that I want. What are you? Sparkler. Let's come over here. Let's go talk with Bullet.
Hide on the other side of the road. They'll be here soon.
They'll be here soon.
Only after I do.
And here they come. Now if you look in the top left corner of my mini-map, you see they are coming down the way here. I'm going to change to my regular ammunition instead of using my armor piercing. Right now Barkeep didn't have any armor piercing ammo for sale, so I will conserve that until probably a little later when I'm going through wild territory and I'm dealing.
They're coming. And here we go.
Yeah, when eventually I might get to wild territory, there'll be mercenaries to deal with there. That would be very interesting. Making all these quick saves as I wait. It's kind of spammy. That's alright. And nice. Nice. Some food. Hey, fellas.
Thank this stalker. He's the one who helped me.
That's right.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Come over. We'll talk.
Bandits. Sons of bitches take me to the old factory. They're taking you away from... Oh, the old factory right behind you. Another one is... Another dutier named Sergey is stuck in the basement. Try to help your man. Try to free the dutier from prison. He gave me 1,300 and a scope. Finally. Finally a scope. And he gives you some information about the bandit camp, the factory behind me. There's some kind of vault there. That's actually the lab I'll eventually be going to. Pig farm down to the south, and a bunch of stalkers there. And there's a funny thing that can happen there. And then there's a gate way down at the south of the area. Alright. Look, there's another artifact right over here. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to come in here and deposit a bunch of the items I just found. Okay. Which one of these was my shotgun? The best one. And I'll unload these. There we go. Cool. Those are the good ones. Drop the vodka, the artifacts that I don't need. Ammo I don't need. And good. Good. Alright, and yep. Finally have a scope. I have the precision that I love so very, very much in my Stalker games. Alright, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Dern the Hermit. This was a long episode, very little footage for the total amount of playtime I was doing, but that sort of maintenance was necessary, and got me a good fat load of money too. Where does it show my? Here we go. over 70,000 rubles from all the looting that I did off screen. But thank you for joining me. I'm Durin the Hermit, and come on back next time and we'll do more Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl with Starter Pack 2017. Have a great one.